join me for my morning routine while I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. Drinking a gallon of water a day is a full-time job, so I've been drinking a thing of water before I even have my coffee in the morning just to get me thirsty. I put some salt in it and a little bit of fake lime, and it makes it so much better. If you know me, you know I love my creamers in my coffee, but I've actually cut those out while doing 75 hard in lieu of doing a thing of protein powder, and it actually tastes like the exact same. This one is a cookies and cream, so it basically tastes like the Oreo one. That's made it so much easier to hit my protein goals during the day because that's one of the main aims that I have while quote unquote dieting during 75 hard. I'm trying to increase my protein and my iron, as well as maintaining a calorie deficit and then not eating all the chips and candy that I want. I've actually not found the 75 hard to be all that difficult because I get so much done in the morning. So while I'm drinking my coffee, I get my 10 pages in because then it's like off my plate. I typically prefer to be reading while I drink my coffee in the morning anyways, because I find if I start my day on my phone, it doesn't set you up for success. And because watching me read is much less cute than watching him. There you go. I've been taking this time during 75 hard, I think we're on like day 33 or something, to just make good habits and routines. I'm like, if I can dedicate 75 days to like doing things optimally in my life, hopefully they're gonna stick once this is over for the most part, and then I'll be good to go, you know? So usually that includes getting all the dishes done the night before after we're done eating our dinner. I didn't do it last night because we ate pretty late, but getting that out of the way first thing in the morning, putting the bed together, it does make a difference despite what people may tell you. It feels so much better to walk into a room and see a clean, put together bed. And then I have been breaking up my laundry days by like doing them one day, folding them and putting them away the next day just to make it more manageable because we're going through a lot more clothes now that we're working out every day, but you know, it comes with the territory, I suppose. I'm also insane and I'll fold them to bring them upstairs and then I'll refold them Marie Kondo style because I'm a maniac. And you got to remember to drink as much water throughout the day as you can so you don't end up peeing all night long. I'm putting a Hydralyte in there to just get my electrolytes in early in the day, and then I was starting to get hungry, so putting together some breakfast. I'd also boiled some eggs yesterday, so I'm just peeling them and putting them in pickle juice to make some pickled eggs because that's a quick, easy thing that I can grab for some protein during the day. And then my latest omelet hack is to put rice paper down and then put your egg because I don't really like fried egg that much. Like, it's a weird vibe for me. So if you put the rice paper down, it makes it a different, crunchier texture. And then just added some bacon, tomato in there, some Kewpie mayo and sriracha on top. And then it was time for a leg workout. So again, in the first couple hours of my day, I'm like getting most of the 75 hard out of the way. And granted, this is a weekend, and also granted, I work from home and work for myself. So I find it a lot easier than the average person may, but really it's just about getting up earlier is really all it is. And if that means that you have to go to bed earlier, then so be it. You know, we don't have to sit up and doom scroll all night on our phones. We won't die. Everything's going to be fine. And ultimately, we're going to be bettering ourselves in the end. So that's my motivation. All right, time to shower. And then I did instant tanner to get some color back into the skin. This is my favorite one from Jergens. I absolutely love it. It smells a little yeasty on the skin, but gives a pretty natural color and it sinks in pretty quickly. So while that dries, just going in and putting away those dishes that I had washed earlier that are now dry, getting some BCAAs and some greens, mixing that up. That's the thing too, I added a lot of supplements to my routine lately, but if I get those all in during the morning, then I don't have to think about it during the day and like feel like I have an additional to-do list. Make sure to brush your teeth, and then I like to scrape my tongue. And then going out and getting fresh air, did a 45-minute walk with the dog. This is a great part of 75 hard too. Like, I was already doing a dog walk every day, but making it 45 minutes, getting the fresh air, it's so good for my body, so good for my mental health, especially when I'm working from home and I don't always get outside. And then I was getting a little peckish, so I grabbed some leftover like innards for the shepherd's pie we had last night and made some tortilla chips with the protein tortillas that we have. And they turned out like not ideal. Like, it's not completely like a tortilla chip, but it was close enough, you know. She had a bit of crunch, she had some structure to her, sprinkled with a little bit of salt, and it did the trick. And it's much better than it would have been if I grabbed what I was really craving in that moment. It like sufficed the craving of needing something crunchy. Turned out delicious, nourishing, and most importantly, nice and filling, which is what I need.